a wonderful talk. And let me tell you that maybe for the past 2 years here at the Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend, they stopped doing those talks. And we really miss those. He has coached thousands and thousands of people, and it's just so helpful to hear tips and be able to ask questions. So we're so happy that Run Disney brought that back due to popular demand. His talks, bar none, it's the freedom to ask questions of a running legend. So how can you turn that down? It's awesome because you get nutrition tips, recovery tips, during the race, run, walk, run tips. It's incredible what you can get.
Always a line of people there.
And there's always a line of people. I have just gotten to have lunch with one of my mentors and my heroes and my e-coach, Jeff Galloway. Jeff, we talked about so much. I have been on this weight loss journey where I lost close to 80 pounds. And
Congratulations, man. Fabulous.
You know, and we've been e-coaching together for many, many years, and we just started this new cycle. You've given me some shorter intervals to try, and I have achieved the last long run beyond the distance for Sunday. What words of advice do you have for me and for our fellow runners going this in this challenge?
Well, when you have a challenge, in other words, two different events, you just want to be as gentle on yourself in the first one as you possibly can. Because if you spend even a little bit too much based on the weather on that first day, which a lot of people did, they feel so good on that first one, and they take off, and then the second day, guess what happens? The resources aren't there. So always better to err on the side of being more conservative than you ever think. The bottom line in most races today, when there's a race on Saturday and one on Sunday, you can pretty much walk the first one in most of them. And that is my general advice.
Oh, good. And then is there anything special we should do for recovery in between the two?
Absolutely. The three things that work best are, first of all, having a reloading meal right afterwards.
Okay.
And that would be within 30 minutes. So you want to have, if it's a 10K, for example, you would want to have about 150 to 200 calories of simple carbs. And if you had something like the Endurox R4, that has a little bit of protein and has really been shown to reload the muscle glycogen better than anything else. But you only need no more than 200 calories.
Okay.
And then the thing that I failed to mention is compression sleeves during the 10K.
Okay.
And after the 10K.
Like wearing them all day?
All day and all night.
Okay.
Now that's sleeves. You don't have to put the sock on.
Okay.
Sometimes the sock actually puts pressure on the foot in certain places and causes it to hurt, but that's individual.
Avoid that.
Yeah, you have some that work. So then the final item would be a soak within 4 hours of finishing that first one. A soak of 15 minutes in a cool tub of water, 78 degrees or cooler.
And those things you think, because I had the knee surgery in 2014, and that's just, we have issues that flare up from time to time, and those things, that's great advice to mitigate that.
Prevention is always better than trying to heal it up.
During the race, your advice is so key to keep the the stride length short.
Yes.
And to insert more walk breaks as you need to.
And change it up, yeah. If something's not working right, at least temporarily, take an extended walk of 3 to 5 minutes to reset everything.
We cannot thank you enough for taking the time to eat with us, to talk with us, to get our minds right with those positive mantras and the last minute advice, and for all that you do for everyone, all the runners that lives you've changed and touched, especially for me. Thank you so much.
Well, it's my privilege to help people, but you and Dana and I have become close friends over the years, and I'm there for you. You know that. And so whenever there's a little ripple on the pond, I'm there to try to settle it down a little bit.
I encourage you to go to jeffgalloway.com and find the amazing resources that make it possible to enjoy, as you say, every endorphin.
So get out there and empower yourself.